So we are going to start trying out some online classes for all of you. So this one today, what we're going to do is it's going to approximately be about 25 to 30 minutes, this first portion. It's going to be a little bit of heat building, get you sweating. And then if you would like to, you can also play the second video, which is going to be about another approximately 20 to 30 minutes. That one's going to be more balancing, stretching, kind of more relaxation. Or you can play them both together for an entire full practice. So enjoy. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to get started on our backs. So you can go ahead and find yourself on your backs in Supta Baddha Konasana. So bring the soles of the feet to touch, knees splaying out nice and wide. And then I want you to bring your hands right to your stomach so that your index finger and your thumbs kind of frame your belly button. Closing your eyes, nice and gentle. And then just feel yourself melt into the mat. Start to tune into the breath. Let's take 3 deep cleansing breaths here. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Let it all out your mouth. Again, deep breath in. Let it out your mouth. One more time, just like that. Big breath in. Long exhale out. On this next one, go ahead, take that deep inhalation in, filling up the lungs, and then close your mouth. Feel yourself grounded into the mat. Feel all those spaces where you touch into the mat. And I know lately things might have been a little bit chaotic, so just really think about this practice as being some time for you in which you're taking some time to really ground in, really feel a little bit more grounded in your space. From here, slowly extend both legs up to the ceiling. So draw your knees together and then draw them straight up to the ceiling in waterfall pose. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. In through the nose. Long exhale out. Good. Build that Ujjayi breath. Big breath in. Long exhale out. Again, deep breath in. Long exhale out. Bring your hands by your sides. You can even kind of tuck them underneath your tailbone here if you choose. Take a huge breath in here. We're going to start to warm up the core a little bit. Exhale, drop your legs down so that your feet hover about 1 inch off the mat. And then inhale, pull them back up. Exhale, slowly lower them down. Inhale, pull them back up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, pull them up. Keep moving with your breath, your movement. Remember, this is always your practice. Do what feels best in your body. Maybe you want to bring your hands out to the side for a little bit more of a challenge, maybe even lifting the shoulders off of the mat. Good. Do about 2 more rounds, feeling the core start to heat. And then on this last one, slowly lower your feet all the way down to the mat. Stretch wall to wall. Reach your arms out nice and long. Deep breath here. And then as you exhale, draw your knees in towards your chest. Good. Start to rock and roll forward and back, forward and back. You'll slowly come up to a seated, easy pose. Plant your hands at the top of your mat and find your way into your first downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. Let it out. Keep pressing your chest down towards your thighs, gazing back at your navel. On your next inhale, lift up the right leg. Bend and roll it open. You could twirl the foot, maybe circle out the knee here for a little bit of movement. But just be mindful to keep picking up on that left armpit. Good. Inhale, straighten your leg. Now as you exhale, draw that knee to your right wrist. Pull it in. Good. Hold it there for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, draw your knee over to your left wrist. Hold it there for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, straighten the leg. And then as you exhale, release your foot down to the mat. Bring your left leg up on your next breath in. And then exhale, bend and roll it open. Again, maybe a little foot twirl, maybe some knee circles, whatever it is that you need in your body. Good. Keep tuning into the breath. The next inhale, straighten the leg, and then exhale, bring that knee to your left wrist. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, straighten the leg. On your exhale, cross it across the body to your right wrist. Hold it there for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, straighten the leg, and then exhale, release it down to the mat. Now, this next part, we're going to travel up to our mat, but we're going to crisscross our legs as we do so. So you're going to step the right leg over in front of the left. Take your left leg, step it and crisscross it in front of the right. Keep pressing the heels down as you travel to the top of your mat. Keep crisscrossing them as you go. Eventually, you might need to tent up on those fingers to keep your feet going, and eventually, you'll have your legs crossed at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift with one leg in front of the other, and then exhale, fold into that crisscross fold. Let's take 2 breaths here. Big breath in, long exhale out. Another one, big breath in, long exhale out. The foot that is behind, step it in front of the other. Inhale, halfway lift there, and then exhale, fold into this crisscross fold. Take a deep breath here. Exhale. One more, big breath in, and exhale. Release the feet so that they're right next to each other once again. Inhale, halfway lift with your flat back. Exhale, fold, tuck your chin. Rise up tall, big breath in, mountain pose. And then exhale, hands at heart center. Moving into our sun A's. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, plant the hand. Step your right foot back and then your left foot back. Hold your first plank position. From here, slowly guide the elbows right by your sides as you move to Chaturanga or move all the way down to your stomach. Inhale to baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Take 2 deep resetting breaths here. Breathe in and out. Big breath in and out. The bottom of that exhale, look to your hands, step or float it forward. Breathe in, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, tuck your chin. Rise up tall, big breath in. Exhaling, hands at heart center. Good, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe in, halfway lift. As you exhale, plant the hands, step or float it back. Move through your Chaturanga, take your time, match it with your breath. Big breath in, long exhale out. 1 breath to reset. Let the air empty, look to your hands, step or float it forward. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise up tall, big breath in. Exhale, fold right back in half. Breath out. Breathe in, halfway lift. As you exhale, plant the hands, step or float it back. Again, move through that vinyasa. Nice, slow and controlled, matching each breath, each movement. Back to downward dog. Take that huge breath to reset. Let the air empty. Look to your hands, step or float it forward. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise up tall, big breath in. Exhale, fold right back in half, breath out. Breathe in, halfway lift. As you exhale, plant the hands, move through your vinyasa flow. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Another breath to reset. Let the air release. Look to your hands, step or float it forward. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise up tall, big breath in. Last sun A, breath out. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or move it back. Good. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Let it empty. Again, big breath in. Let it empty. Inhale, your right leg is going to go up to the sky. Exhale, bring your knee to your right wrist. Inhale, send it straight back. Exhale, cross it over to the left wrist. Inhale, send it straight back. Bring it to your right elbow. Exhale. Breathe in, send it straight back. Cross it over to your left elbow. Inhale, straighten the leg. Now as you exhale, step between your hands, rise into crescent lunge. Big breath in, your crescent lunge. And then breath out, airplane the arms back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, lift up. Now as you exhale, release your hands to the mat. Send your right leg straight back, or you can have it in your regular plank position here. Now, when you're ready, lower to that chaturanga. Hold it there in your chaturanga for 3, 2, 1. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhaling back to downward facing dog. Left side, here we go. Big breath in, leg goes up. Exhale to your left wrist. Inhale, straighten. Exhale to your right wrist. Inhale, straighten. Bring it to your left elbow. Inhale, straighten. Bring it to your right elbow. Inhale, straighten. On your exhale, step between your hands. Rise to that airplane pose. Big breath in. Exhale, airplane the arms back. Nice. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, airplane the arms back. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, release your hands down to the mat. Send that left leg straight back, or you can have it in that plank. Lower to your chaturanga. Hold it there for 3, 2, 1. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhaling back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Let it empty. Good, we're going again. Right leg goes up. Bring it to your right wrist. Inhale, straighten it. Use your breath. Bring it to your left wrist. Inhale, straighten. Bring it to your right elbow. Inhale, straighten. Bring it to your left elbow. Inhale, straighten. On your exhale, step between your hands. Rise into airplane pose. Big breath. Exhale, airplane the arms back. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, airplane the arms back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release your hands down to the mat. Send that right leg back. Lower to chaturanga. Look at the top of your mat for 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. When you're ready, breathe in. Left leg goes up high. Exhale it to the wrist. Inhale, straighten it. Exhale it to the other wrist. Inhale, straighten it. Exhale it to the left elbow. Breathe in and straighten it. Exhale to the right elbow. Breathe in and straighten it. Exhale, step between your hands. Rise to crescent pose. Big breath in. Exhale, airplane the arms back. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, airplane the arms back. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, release down to the mat. Send the left leg straight back. Maybe it hovers. Lower to that chaturanga. Hold it there for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Let it empty. One more time. Big breath in. Let it empty. Oh, we should do it one more time. Are you guys ready? Good. Right leg goes up. Yes, I am. Exhale, bring it to your wrist. Inhale, straighten it. Bring it to the left wrist. Inhale, straighten it. Bring it to your right elbow. Inhale, straighten it. Bring it to your left elbow. Inhale, straighten it. Exhale, step between your hands. Rise up. Huge breath in. Fill up. Exhale, airplane the arms back. Inhale, reach up. Airplane the arms back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release down to the mat. Send that leg straight back. Maybe it hovers. Good. Lower to that chaturanga for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Go ahead, take a deep breath in. Let it empty, left leg goes up. Here we go. Bring it to the wrist. Inhale, straighten it. Bring it to the right wrist. Inhale, straighten it. Bring it to your left elbow. Inhale, straighten it. Bring it to your right elbow. Inhale, straighten it. Big exhale as you step. Rise up with full breath. Exhale, airplane the arms back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, the arms back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release both hands down to the mat. Float that left leg if you choose. Lower to your chaturanga. Hold it there. Look at the top of your mat for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Good. Take a deep breath in. Let the air empty. Whoo, starting to feel our bodies warm up. Take another deep breath in. Let it empty. Look to the top of your mat. Step or float it forward. Breathe in, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, tuck your chin. Rise and sink into chair pose. Squeezing the knees together. Make sure you're able to wiggle your toes like you're sitting back in that imaginary chair. Good, now take a deep breath in. Sink a little lower. There we go, lots of space. Take another deep breath in. Sink a little bit lower. Take your hands to your heart. Inhale, lengthen over your thighs. You're gonna twist to the right to start. Hooking the elbow. Keep pressing your palms, gazing up at your right elbow. And then keep sinking down into that chair pose. Nice. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale, rise back up into full chair position. Sink a little bit lower. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, lengthen over your thigh. Twist right. Right again. Oh, sink a little bit deeper. Nice. Now getting nice and low in your twist. You're going to step that left foot way, way back on your mat. Step it back in your low twisting crescent. Still gazing up toward that right elbow. Sinking a little bit more into those hips. Keep breathing. Reach both arms straight up to full crescent pose. Take a deep breath in here, and then exhale, reach both arms back. Inhale, lift them up. Now this time, reach both arms back, hold it there, and then see if you can launch off into airplane pose. Lifting the left leg up behind you, extending through your chest. Maybe you have that little bit of a back bend here. See if you can set your gaze forward. Good, another deep breath in. And then as you exhale, find the top of your mat, find your chair pose once again. Nice and deep into that chair. Take a deep breath in, sink a little lower. Nice, turning those pinky fingers inward, engaging through those triceps. Hands come to heart center. Inhale, lengthen over your thigh. Twist left this time like for real. There you go. All right, keep sending and pressing your hands to heart center, gazing up toward that elbow. Good adjustments. Pull back on your right hip slightly. Good, and then sink a little deeper. Nice job. Inhale, reach both arms up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sink. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, lengthen over your thigh. Twist left again. Good, pulling back on that right hip once again. Sink a little deeper. Release through the face. Good, and then this time you're gonna step your right foot way, way back on your mat in that twisted crescent lunge. Keep gazing up towards your elbow. Keep breathing. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Reach both arms up to the ceiling, full crescent pose, sink into those hips. Pull that back heel off the back wall. Good, take a deep breath in and then exhale, reach the arms back, airplane arms. Inhale, reach back up to full crescent. Exhale, airplane the arms again. You're floating here, preparing for that airplane pose. And when you're ready, lift up, launch. There you go. Good, keep squeezing. If you fall out, just get back in. Good, and maybe can you pick up on your chest? Maybe creating a little bit of a back bend here. Inhale, find your chair pose at the top of your mat. Once again, sink on in, deep, deep, deep. Big breath in, sink a little bit deeper. Release your shoulders down, so bring your hands by your sides, and then pull them back up from the sides as you release the shoulders down. There you go. Nice. Big breath in. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, plant the hands, step, move through your Vinyasa flow, which always can be just stepping back to that plank and meeting in downward facing dog, whatever it is that you need. When you're ready, oh, this is gonna be familiar. Right leg goes up. Bring it to your right wrist. Exhale, breathe in. Exhale, cross it across. Inhale, straighten the leg. Bring it to your right elbow. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, step between your hands. Rise to crescent pose. Big breath in. Exhale, reach back. Breath out. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, frame your foot. Step your right foot back. Let it hover if you choose. Lower to that chaturanga. Ooh, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Breath to reset. Left leg goes up. Breathe in. Exhale it to the wrist. Inhale, straighten it. Exhale, cross it across the body. Inhale, straighten it. Bring it to the elbow. Inhale, straighten it. Bring it to the other elbow. Inhale, straighten it. Exhale, step between. Rise to crescent pose. Big breath there. Exhale, reach both arms back. Breath out. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, breath out. Inhale, lift up. Release both hands on the exhale. Step that left foot back to your hover. Find your chaturanga hold. Or maybe you don't hold it and that's okay, or you can go to your knees too. I think I lost count, but this could be for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Take a huge breath in. Let it empty. Maybe out the mouth is what you need to release some heat. Again, big breath in. Let it out. Right leg's gonna go up high. Take a deep breath in. Step between your hands, find warrior 2. So spinning your back foot parallel with the back of your mat. Track your right knee over to that pinky edge so that you can gaze down and see your right big toe. I just want to point out that I'm really nailing my lefts and rights today. It's really going well. For those of you that take classes with me normally, that's an inside joke, right? Yeah. All right. So when you're ready, we're going to find side angle next. Plant your right hand on the inside of your foot. That can be floor to floor if you choose. Keep the hand straight up to the ceiling. Or you can bring your right arm onto your thigh as well. Keep peeling back the chest. Now can you take that top arm and circle it to the front of your mat? Good, and can you maybe take that bottom hand and reach it out to the front of your mat as well, like you have a big beach ball in between your hands. Good, your entire side body is what is keeping you here, those side obliques. Good, don't forget to keep breathing. 2 more breaths. Good, now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take that beach ball. We're gonna inhale long and exhale here. Now inhale, reverse your warrior. Maybe the back left arm wraps around the back. And then exhale, reach that beach ball back out to the front of the studio. Good, lay back, inhale. Exhale, reach out. Inhale, lay back. Exhale, reach out. Now plant both hands down on the floor, framing your foot. Make sure you pivot that back foot so you're in a low runner's lunge since it was flat on the mat. Take your left hand down on the mat, keep it there, and then slowly just step your right foot back to your side plank. Good. Take a deep breath here. Now that bottom leg can go down to the mat if you choose. Release your right hand to the mat, and then press back to downward facing dog. Here we go, other side. Left leg goes up. Step between your hands, warrior two. Situate your feet parallel with the back of your mat. Gaze down. Can you see your left big toe? And then focus your gaze over your left middle finger. Let's take about 3 rounds of breath here. Side angle will be next. Whenever you're ready, reaching floor to ceiling if you choose, or you can always have that modified version with your arm on your thigh and the other arm reaching up. Take that top arm, go ahead, circle it back, and reach to the front of your mat. Bottom arm is going to meet it with that big beach ball. Keep those side obliques engaged. You're floating off of your thigh. Focus your gaze maybe at the side wall or up toward the ceiling. Huge breath in here. Exhale all the air. Inhale, lay back, reverse. Keep the bend in the front leg. Oh, inhale, reach forward. Actually, that's an exhale, whatever. Inhale, lay back. Good. Exhale, go forward. We've got one more. Inhale, lay back. Exhale, reach forward. And then go ahead and frame your front foot. You should have popped that back heel off. Good. Now keeping your right hand on the mat this time. Slowly just start to pivot and find that side plank variation. Now in that side plank variation, you can stack your feet if you choose. Draw your toes up towards your face. You can stagger your feet as well or drop that bottom leg, whatever works for you. It's your practice. And then slowly release your left hand down to the mat. Find your plank position. Press back, downward facing dog. Take a huge breath in. Let it empty. Right leg goes up, breathe in. Bring it to your right wrist. Inhale, straighten it. Bring it to your left wrist. Inhale, straighten it. Bring it to your right elbow. Inhale, straighten it. Bring it to your left elbow. Inhale, straighten it. Exhale, step between your hands. Rise up, crescent pose. Big breath in. Exhale, reach your arms back. Breath out. Find that breath again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice job, you guys. Big breath in. Exhale, release both hands to the mat. Send that right leg back. Oh, lower to your chaturanga hover if you choose. Again, you could be on your knees here. Do what works for you. Stay strong, engaging through your core. Belly button, navel in. Good, we're going to keep going until maybe we drop, right? Keep holding it. You're strong enough. You got it. Woo! Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Let it empty. One more side, you guys. You got this. Left leg goes up. Breathe in. Exhale, left wrist. Breathe in. Right wrist. Breathe in. Left elbow. Breathe in. Left elbow. Breathe in. Exhale, step. Rise up, tall, big breath in. Exhale, reach your arms back. Airplane the arms. Inhale, lift up. Airplane the arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, frame your foot. Step your left leg back. Let it hover if you choose. Lower to that chaturanga hold. Keep squeezing those elbows into your side, engaging and pulling that belly button in towards your spine. Are you gazing at the top of your mat? Good. Keep gazing there. You got it. I know you're just waiting for me to say up dog, up dog. Good. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Take a huge breath in. Let it empty. Look to the top of your mat. You can step or you can walk here, but you're going to find your Hindu squat. Good. Oh, you guys are doing awesome. Here we go. I'm going to kind of close off this little bit of a session. So when you're ready, I want you to reach both arms out in front of you. Extend your spine long as well. And if you don't have a lot of flexibility in your hips here, you can always be up a little bit higher as well. That works too. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths here. Breathe in and out. Again, big breath in and out. Now reach the arms out to the front of your mat as you sink on in, and see if you can do this without touching your hands down to the ground. But if you need the guidance of your hands, that's okay. Sit down on your bottoms. Lift your legs up to your boat pose. Legs could be bent. Legs could be straight. If you're choosing to straighten them, really squeeze through your quads. Lift up your chest. And then slowly cross your legs in a seated easy fold. Good. Bring your hands to heart center. We'll finish off our practice here. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Long exhale out the mouth. Deep breath in. Long exhale out. One more time. Big breath in. Long exhale out. Inhale your thumb knuckles to your third eye, bowing forward. Namaste. Thanks for joining me, yogis. If you'd like, play the next video and you have your full practice. Thanks.